EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out. Led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity, but the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Chargers
no play fake.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and
Motion
16.
man is Harris. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Jets first down. Here comes Hall, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He takes off, and they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go get him. I got him. That's me.
On the give, it's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. That is first touchdown of the new year. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Chargers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Whoa! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
1st down.
The RPO, that one is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson fires quickly. He is complete on the slant. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break the route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Richardson. Now he takes off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
15 yards. That's another Jets at the 18-yard
So
line.
they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, watch him right here. Go, go, go.
Richardson gonna look to throw, and he's not gonna get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
86. A gain of 2.
We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a
Good
gain of 5.
drive to this point.
Brings up 3rd
Now can you
and
convert
3.
on 3rd and 3? They'll try to run for it with Hall. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Extra point attempts to come here. He's got it. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0.
Jets, 14. Chargers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
No gain on
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 8.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Jets 21, Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Throwing now is Herbert. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Gervon Dexter in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Herbert. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football at their own 40.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First and 10.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Jets are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now it's Herbert. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, it's Hampton. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Los Angeles.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Chargers, first down.
Tight end going in motion here.
It's a gain of 10. And the
Herbert to the air again. This one complete right side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now Herbert again. To the goal line and in. Craig Harris. Touchdown Chargers.
Touchdown Chargers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers are able to edge a bit closer.
Chargers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Complete to number 88.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Saints quarterback, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Saints get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. A big hole. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Jets. What a start to the second half. They out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum, and boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams Jones has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick the other side.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 2 yards
To throw, it's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred